both of his hands bruised. And where was Paul? Paul sent him a message late last night. "I found something. Can't talk on the phone. I'll meet you anywhere you want at 10:30 tomorrow morning." Charlie picked job Antonio because it was far from Clark Harrison, far from home, far from anyone who might know him or Paul. An anonymous coffee shop in the middle of the city. It felt safe. Until now. Right now, the walls were closing in on him, and he couldn't think. Leave, Charlie. Walk away. Disappear. Paul was late. Was he dead? Had they killed him? Or had he become one of them? Who the fuck are they? You've lost your mind. No one is after you. Paul was placating you. He's going to call the cops, or a fucking mental institution. He didn't believe you. The meeting is a setup. They're going to lock you up, and you'll never know the truth. The overwhelming sensation to run, to go far away, hit Charlie, and he got up too quickly, knocking over his tea. But the lid stayed on, and only a small stream of amber liquid dribbled out. He picked up the cup, stared at it. All Charlie wanted to know was what had happened to him. Why he had a journal in his handwriting, but didn't understand what any of it said. Why he had the distinct feeling that he knew something important, something dangerous, but he couldn't remember what. He'd studied his calendar and his phone and email and knew that whatever had happened to him had happened at work. Maybe. Because you're not really sure of anything, are you, Charlie? That's why he needed Paul. They'd worked together for 8 years before Charlie was fired. Paul was the only one Charlie trusted. He lied to you. He didn't look you in the eye. Charlie sat back down. He didn't know who else to turn to. He didn't know who he could trust. Memories scratched at him, trying to find a way to talk to him, to tell him the truth. But could he even trust them? Every time he tried to listen, the whispers of truth disappeared in a wave of agony. Voices drifted his way. He turned his head slowly, trying to figure out who was talking about him. 2 teenage girls. They're not talking about you. Why weren't they in school? It's July. School's out. They laughed, both with their heads down looking at their phones. Something about that was familiar. Was it the phone? The way the brunette girl was holding it? Something familiar. Her face shifted, and she became someone else. She saw Charlie looking at her and quickly turned away and became a teenager again. She whispered to her friend. He'd scared her. "Hello, Charlie." Charlie jumped, looked left and right. A man he'd never seen before stood in front of him. But he wasn't looking at him. He was looking at a display. Had he spoken? Was it in Charlie's head? "Who are you?" he whispered. "You need to stop asking questions, Charlie. You won't like the answers." "Where's Paul?" He'd spoken too loud. People glanced at him, then quickly turned away. The teenagers shifted away from him, their heads together. Now they were talking about him. Now they sounded scared. Charlie didn't want to scare anyone, especially kids. His daughter was 15. He hadn't seen her in almost 3 months because Lisa said he needed help. She was scared of him, that he would hurt her, hurt the kids. "I would never hurt you, Lisa. I would never hurt the kids. I love you." He'd tried to get help, but only felt worse. More paranoid, more forgetful. He wrote hundreds of pages in code and